Extreme blood sugar highs and lows can lead to major problems. There are physical symptoms, and you're more likely to get long-term problems from diabetes. Often, there are signs that your blood sugar is off target. Among the first signs are changes in your thinking and mood. Learn to spot and act on the warning signs. This will help you get off the blood sugar roller coaster. The goal is to keep your blood sugar and your mood as stable as possible. What is blood glucose? Think of blood glucose as one of the fuel sources in your body, similar to the engine in an automobile. But an engine doesn't run on gas alone. It needs the correct mixture of gasoline, air, and a spark to ignite it. If the mix of air and gas isn't correct, then the fuel doesn't burn correctly, and this can cause damage to the engine and cause problems that shorten the life of the car. Your body isn't any different. You want a specific, moderate amount of sugar in your blood to use as fuel, and when this mixture is off, it leads to all kinds of problems that can affect your body and even your mind and your mood. When we eat healthy and balanced meals made up of good food at regular times, then our bodies can do a good job of keeping our blood sugar level where it needs to be for us to be comfortable and happy. But unfortunately, as we get older, we just don't work as well as we used to, and we might need some help. Even worse, very dangerous processed sugar is present in almost all of the foods in the modern world. The more convenient and easy our food is to get, and the more suspicious chemicals are involved in making it, the more likely it is to contain high amounts of unbalanced and problem-causing, highly refined processed sugar. Dieters that want to keep their blood sugar levels moderate should eat organic foods, fruits, and vegetables, drink plenty of water, and have regular and consistent meal times. When our blood sugar is where it's supposed to be, our bodies work correctly, just like that car with the correct mix of gas, air, and spark. Unfortunately, it's difficult to maintain this balance when our diets are constantly under attack from convenient and processed high-sugar foods like drive-through cheeseburgers, candy, or even your children's favorite peanut butter. Yes, even that. Check the labels. These foods are loaded with sugar, and our bodies can become overwhelmed as we start riding the sugar roller coaster. The sugar roller coaster is a constant physical and mental feeling of being up and down that can lead to problems like diabetes. According to the American Diabetes Association, 86 million Americans have blood sugar levels that are too high or too low, and high blood sugar is a serious problem that can and will result in diabetes unless we make drastic changes to how we eat and exercise. A healthy lifestyle with regular exercise and minimal junk food is an essential requirement of moderating your blood sugar. Highly processed and refined sugar can feel addictive, like a drug. When sugar factories refine sugar from its raw plant form, they strip away the rest of the plant, called chaff, so that only the purest form of sugar remains. This turns the sugar into a sort of super jet fuel for your body. Refined sugar passes into your bloodstream faster than raw healthy sugar from plants and vegetables. This spike of jet fuel sugar can throw off your body's ability to correctly use all of its energy and fuel. Spiky jet fuel sugar puts you on the sugar roller coaster because your body tries to use it all first, like a space rocket taking off. But this is where the big problem begins. When your body is burning up this jet fuel sugar, it turns everything else into fat to use later. To create energy to get you through your day, your body burns sugar first, and then it burns the rest of your food and your stored fat second. And if it's still burning sugar, then it will store everything else as fat. That means your body can't start burning the food you eat or the fat you already have until it's done using up all that high-powered jet fuel sugar. Children are energetic and their bodies work well. They can bounce around and burn that sugar off and go back to normal. But it's still not a good idea to ride the sugar roller coaster even for a child. Refined sugar is so powerful that even kids can't outrace it if they consume too much. When you spike your blood sugar with this powerful, highly refined jet fuel sugar, you can cause all kinds of problems, including poor blood circulation, cuts and wounds that don't heal fast enough, and blood vessels in your limbs that can get damaged and cause inflammation in joints that you use every day. Additionally, it can be difficult to manage weight and can even lead to diabetes. If having your blood sugar spike too high didn't sound bad enough, well, there's more. We don't call it a sugar roller coaster for nothing, because just like a roller coaster, it's got highs and it's got lows. And what always happens to a roller coaster after it goes up a big hill? It comes right back down. When your blood sugar is low, you get tired. But you don't just get tired physically, you get fatigued. You get tired physically, mentally, and emotionally. Remember that your blood sugar level is a fuel mixture. It has to be right to burn correctly, just like the gas in the car. When your blood sugar fuel mix doesn't work, it means that the fuel isn't going to your brain. And that means you can become tired, think slowly, and be depressed, confused, and out of ideas for the things that are important to you. As we age, our blood sugar tends to get higher. This is because the signals our brain sends to our organs to make our body work correctly become less efficient and have to work harder. Our kidneys slow down, and so does our hormone production. We gain weight and suffer from inflammation faster and easier than we used to. Getting old just isn't fun, and as our bodies slow down and have to work harder to do the things that used to be easy, irregularities and health issues with our blood sugar levels can start to pile up. The best part about riding a roller coaster is that you get on it, you have some thrills and chills, and then you get off of it. Well, that's not the case with the sugar roller coaster. The ride never ends. Each step in the vicious cycle of sugar abuse leads to a more intense and destructive step in an infinitely repeating loop. A roller coaster you don't get off of unless you make drastic changes. First, you eat a lot of sugary foods. Then, your blood sugar spikes, causing all the irritation, circulation issues, fat gain, and inflammation that comes with it. After the sugar jet fuel burns off rapidly, you suffer the symptoms of low blood sugar, and you have hunger cravings that, wait for it, drive you to eat more sugary foods. And as we get older, our organs get lazier. The longer we stay on the roller coaster, the more dangerous that thrill ride becomes. So what's the solution? How do you get off the sugar roller coaster? Well, it's easy. And it's hard. All you need is the proper diet and exercise. But making big changes to how you live your life can be difficult. Sure, some of us are super disciplined athletes that run miles every day and only eat healthy, whole foods. But the rest of us are normal people with families and jobs. And for us, a little help would be nice. Insulin that is created in your pancreas is like a tiny taxi cab in the freeway of your bloodstream that moves sugar to your cells to be used. We need this fleet of insulin cabs to shuttle sugar around our body. The cells that are the bosses of insulin are called beta cells, and they're the managers that tell your pancreas to make insulin. Our blood sugar rises as we get older because we make less beta cells. With less beta cells, we make less insulin to regulate the sugar. Extreme Shape has a solution. There's a growth factor in eggs called platelet-derived growth factors, and platelet-derived growth factors have been scientifically shown to create signals to tell your body to make more beta cells. Think of your body like an office with lots of bosses. Insulin's bosses are beta cells, and PDGF is the beta cell's boss. We use PDGF to make beta cells, and then the beta cells get back to work telling insulin cells what to do. Researchers have known for years that platelet-derived growth factors help proliferate or create more beta cells. But what they didn't know was a natural source for these growth factors. Until now, Extreme Shape is the only health product that has these growth factors. Life Farm board member Dr. Samina Ahmed tested Extreme with her patients. She put them on 2 Extreme tablets a day for 90 days. Her patients saw an average of a 15-point drop in blood sugar levels. But what about those nasty side effects that accompany those blood sugar spikes? Things like weight gain, fatigue, and even constipation. Extrim has additional blends that partner with the egg bioactive growth factors to offer a complete blood sugar solution. Extrim Shape comes packed with special ingredient blends to suit your lifestyle, including our exclusive egg extract growth factors that promote pancreas health and add a new way to regulate blood sugar. All of these special blends are in every bottle of Extrim Shape. Block Blend is great for cheating. We all do it, and we all know we're going to do it. We just don't like to admit it. Fortunately, Block Blend allows us to cheat the cheaters. It's full of white kidney bean extract, a red light for sugar. Block Blend turns on the stoplights in your bloodstream to keep too much sugar from getting off the freeway and stopping somewhere else to turn into fat. You can occasionally enjoy birthday cake, dinner dates, or the junk food your kids are constantly bringing into the house and tempting you with. The Burn Blend targets sugar and weight management. Extrim Shape Burn Blend is loaded with yerba mate and green tea extract, plants that are known throughout the natural world in countries far and wide to help moderate blood sugar. Yerba mate is a favorite refreshing drink found throughout all of the countries of South America in one form or another, while green tea is known as a weight control supplement all over Asia. Together with Extrim's unique egg factors and a healthy diet, it's another weapon in the battle to get off the sugar roller coaster. If you're trying to keep up with the kids and stay on top of your day-to-day tasks, then Boost Blend is your best friend. It's loaded with our egg growth factor, along with acacia gum and cascara sagrada. These plants in small extract doses promote colon health, which helps clean up your body and give you an energy boost. It's especially useful if you're feeling heavy, bloated, and sluggish. Here are just some of the key benefits of Extrim Shape. Promote healthy insulin levels and manage blood sugar spikes. Support your body's healthy beta cell hormone function. Normalize mood swings, energy swings, brain fog, and cravings due to blood sugar fluctuations. Support weight loss efforts in combination with diet and exercise. Help curb cravings and boost metabolism. And help to relieve constipation. Learn more about Extrim Shape and any exclusive promotions by going to lifefarm.com or by reaching out to the person that told you about this amazing weight and blood sugar management product.